like my sister-in-laws, they used to say that, what are you saying? Are you saying to me something? So I used to say, no, 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 I'm talking to myself. Don't listen to me. And sometimes my husband, my daughter used to say me that, Mama, what are you murmuring? Are you saying to me something? So I used to say, no, 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 I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to myself. It happens with me many times. Even sometimes I learned new phrases or new sentence. Like I listen any conversation and I want to, learn that point. So yes, whenever I busy in kitchen, I just speak again and again that sentence. Yeah. So it happened many times. Yes.
Listening all these things, sometimes I went to kitchen and I am doing something, especially
Very good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I am fine. What about you?
I'm also pretty well. Thank you for asking. And sir, we are meeting first time. So could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sure. But I want to say you, I am not meeting you first time. Actually, I have watched your video regularly, so I can say before
Yes.
this conversation, I have met you, but only for
Yes.
I.
Yes. You
So
can
sure.
say, and first of all, thank you very much for watching my conversation videos. And I'm practicing nowadays. That's why I upload daily conversation videos. And yes, so yes, you can say that I'm not a stranger for you. Yes. But we are connecting to each other like face to face first time. And for my
Yes, yes, yes.
viewers, yes, and for my viewers, please introduce yourself.
Okay, sure, ne? Sure, sure, sure. My name is Umesh Prasad Singh, and right now I am connecting to you from Bihar,
Okay.
and I am a retired army person.
Okay.
Right now, I am doing a job in Bihar Police, State Police. You can say State Police.
Okay. Okay.
And as far as concerned, my hobbies, watching
Hmm.
game because I am 50 years old, so I can't play any game. Watching game, listening sports, and Hindi commentator. I am Hindi commentator, football and cricket.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah. So it's all about you, sir. Very good. Very nice. And I think
Please,
that you
ma'am.
don't need my introduction.
No, sure, ma'am. I need you. I want to introduce you.
Okay. Okay. So, sir, it's my pleasure to introduce myself. I am Anjana and I'm connecting to you from UP. I'm originally from Kanpur, but I got married in Farrukhabad. So, currently, I'm speaking to you from Farrukhabad. And I completed my post graduation in English literature from Kanpur University. I love teaching and listening to music. Apart from that, I have my YouTube channel. Its name is Anjana Educational Videos, and I'm very amiable person. That's it.
Okay. I am very happy to listen about you, but there is a many question in my mind. Can I ask?
Sure, sir. Feel free to ask any questions. Yes.
Okay, thanks. Ma'am, when did you complete your education?
I completed my post graduation uh, 2009. 2009.
2009.
Yes, yes, yes.
It has been 15 years.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And when did you start your English journey, ma'am?
Hmm. So, I completed my post graduation in English literature. So, like as a writing, English was good. As reading and listening, everything was good. But if I talk about my speaking, So I was zero at speaking last year. When I started my YouTube channel, even that time I knew very well that how to teach children, what is grammar. So I can teach very well, you know. So what happened that when I realized that I can teach, so why can't I speak? So I started believing in myself last year. I think these were the months like October and September. So I started my speaking journey. And since then, I have been uploading conversational videos because I think that if I'm practicing with someone, so people can watch my English journey and they can learn that how much dedication I am putting and how much great efforts I'm doing. Like I'm consistent YouTuber. I try to upload daily one conversation videos because I practice daily and I don't skip my single day. That is how I am learning and I am getting fluency day by day. So yes, I can say that I have completed my 1 year since when I started my speaking journey.
Good. Within 1 year, so you are speaking, and I hope you achieve a lot of things. Ma'am, I want to know when did you start your speaking journey? How many problems do you did you face, ma'am? And which type of
Yes,
problem? I mean, when you start, so which type of problem means grammar, vocab, structure? So please tell me.
hmm, yes, it happens with every learner because you know it's our second language. So that's why we are not perfect when we start speaking, and we need partner also with whom we can converse. Yes. So as you know that in UP, Bihar, we are totally Hindi speaker, and in our surroundings we always get Hindi speaker. So it happens with me. Even my family members don't talk pure Hindi. They speak local language. As you can see in Bihar and in UP, some like because
Yeah.
I don't belong from a very high-fi class family. I'm from very common family, So my all the family members speak in local language. That's why sometimes people listen to me my English, so they think that a mother tongue influence. You can see mother tongue influence in my speaking because it's not look like standard like Delhi people and the people belong to Bombay. So their accent is different, right?
Mhm.
But my different, you can see that look like very desi accent. Yes, I have because I have noticed. And yes, what can we do? It's not in our hand. It's uh, because of my surroundings, like since my childhood I have been speaking in that local language, and now I am trying to speak in English, so it will take time to different my accent. Yeah. So yes, now I'd like to give answer of your question that what type of difficulties I faced while learning this language in my initial days. So you know what happened that as I told you earlier that English was in my mind. I knew everything that I didn't need to learn grammar because I was teacher. I have been teaching for a long time. So everything was in my mind. And when I started speaking, so I used to do many mistakes in grammar.
Mhm.
Even I knew my mistakes because I know present, past, future, all the sentences very well. So I knew my mistakes. But when I used to speak, so I used to do mistakes. So that time I realized that why am I doing this? Even I know all the things. Then I realized that it's because of my practice. Like I have never practiced. It's new for me. That's why I have this problem. I would like to give you example. Like if you want to learn swimming and you have you have read whole book like how to swim, you have taken guide from others, you have seen that people are swimming, but you have never practiced of swimming. So how can you say that in first time you will can swim very properly? No one can swim, first time. So it happened with me. Like I knew all the things very well, but I never practiced English language. That's why I used to do many mistakes. So yes, I used to speak, but I never skip. I never skipped speaking when I started. I used to speak even they are good sentence or they are, those are bad sentences, I mean incorrect sentences. I used to speak because English, if there is a beginner and they want to speak English, so don't think about mistakes, just express your thoughts. Because sometimes, words are in our mind. We always say that everything is inside me, but I'm not able to output my words, so
Good.
that's why, I tried a lot. That I used to think like this, that everything is my mind and why I'm taking so much time to express my words. So I think it happens with everyone. It happens with everyone. You can't say that it's your first day and you are speaking fluently. No, it's not a magic, we have to try. It's like a process. So gradually, like day 1, day 2, day 3, if you are a consistent speaker, so gradually you can get confidence, and you will overcome from your hesitation also, and you will get more ideas like how to speak and what to do, what not to do. So yes, I can say that gradually I have learned all the things, and yes, I am on the journey. Like I don't want to stop my journey. I want to go forward day by day. I will achieve my all goals. Yeah.
In your according, practice is a more important thing speaking
Yes,
journey.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In any field, not only about English, like you are very experienced personality, as you told me that you are retired from army now. Now you are in, police sector. So you can also understand that practice. You need practice at every field. If you're not, if you don't have good experience, if you have never practiced about anything, so how can you be perfect? You can't do your best in any field. So practice is the most important thing, sir.
Okay. Everyone says that practice is more important in this journey. So please tell me how have to do practice? How do have to practice? When you alone, then you will practice in your mind. Are you cooking in the kitchen something? So there are in mind you are practicing.
Yes. I mean, your question is that if there is nobody, so how do you do practice?
Yes, 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 yes. Sure.
Okay. Okay. Yes, this is the problem of most of the people have this problem because everyone is not surrounded with English environment, and sometimes what happens that I have interest in English and you are not interested in speaking English. So how can I force you that please come at my home and we will talk in English? Like I have many friends and they all are not interested in speaking English. So yes, I faced this problem also when I started my speaking journey. Like I used to convince my friend that please let's start speaking in English. That this is how I can learn and you can learn, but they were not interested. So we can't force anybody to do any work. Yeah. So what I did, like I created my own environment, my own learning environment, English environment I created. Just a minute, I am getting call. Yes. So yes, what I did, like I created my own English environment. When I started my speaking journey, I skipped watching Hindi serials, Hindi news, everything. I started watching all the things in English because I wanted to learn English. That's why. And I started talking to my daughter in English. And yes, and I started practice before camera. Like I used to open my selfie camera and I started talking with myself. After recording, I used to listen my conversation. I mean, what did I speak and how did I speak and what type of mistakes I have done. So I did all the things a lot. After that, I started finding partner on YouTube, and I used to send them requests that please I want practice with you. So yes, that is how I got confidence. And when I was confident, that time I started uploading video on my YouTube channel. And that is how I don't have, lack of any learner, because I get so many messages daily on my YouTube that, ma'am, I want to connect with you. I want to connect with you. Yes. So yes, I did this.
Good. Ma'am,
Okay,
I,
sir. So now I have some question for you.
sure, ma'am. Why not?
Okay, sir. I want to know, sir, your experience about your army time, like when you were in army. So where, at what places you used to go, you used to visit, and what type of experience you have, and now you miss a lot.
Okay, sure, ma'am, sure. Actually, some things I want to clear here. Actually, my education, I am only for matric pass, ma'am, only for 10th,
Okay.
and
Hmm.
I passed matric 1995.
Okay.
You can understand it has been 30 years. I left my study, and
Hmm.
1997 I joined army, and
Okay.
2014 I resigned army, and you can say I resigned army and I came back home. I completed 19 years in army, actually, ma'am.
Okay.
And you know that army is a very disciplined job.
Hmm.
How can you talk? How can you behave your senior with senior, junior? All things are learned in this job. So army is a
Yes.
very disciplined job. Many things I learned in this job. After
Hmm.
retirement, once again I joined Bihar Police. Now you can see I am on duty, ma'am. Okay, I am
Oh,
on duty.
really? Okay. Thank you for sharing your precious time.
Ma'am, how many members are there in your family?
In my family, I have joint family, but our kitchens are separate. Otherwise, I have many members, because my husband is, he has 4 brothers. So 4 daughter-in-laws and their children. So there are a lot of members. Only kitchens are separate, but I have responsibility for 3 only, like me, my husband, and my daughter.
Daughter. How old are your daughter, ma'am?
My daughter is 12, 12 years old. She is 12
12.
years old.
Okay. And what does your husband do, ma'am?
He is a teacher. Like I run my own institute, so we both go there and we teach there. Yes.
Okay. In the home, which language are you talking each other? Do you talk each other?
In Hindi. And in local
Hindi.
language, sir. Like, we don't speak like आप कहाँ जाते हैं, आप क्या खाते हैं. We speak like this. कहाँ जाइयो, कहाँ बैठियो, कहाँ खाइयो, कहाँ. Sir, like, as I told you earlier that, like, like since our childhood, if we have been talking in with this language, so like if I talk in English to everyone, like my all the other children and neighborhood, so they feel that I'm showing my knowledge. It happens that if I will talk to them in this language, or in pure Hindi, so they think that I'm showing off my knowledge. So I never do this. Like if you're talking to me in English, so I can talk in English. If you're talking to me in good language, Hindi language, like आप क्या करते हैं, आप क्या खाते हैं, so I will speak like this. और अगर आप हमसे ऐसे बोलेंगे कि कहाँ जाइयो, कहाँ खाइयो, तो हम ऐसे भी बोल लेते हैं. तो मतलब जैसा देश वैसा भेष. I never show off my knowledge. So आप जैसे हैं वैसे ही मैं बात भी करना जानती हूँ. So I do this.
do you talk in English with your daughter?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I want to learn this language for my daughter, especially. Actually, I always feel that I'm from Hindi medium. I'm from government school, and I can't afford a very hi-fi school for my daughter. So that's why I decided to learn this language. That if I will learn this language, so I can provide English environment for my daughter. That's why I'm here and I'm running my YouTube channel. That my daughter learns a lot. Like whenever I listen English, my daughter is at home and she is also able to listen English. So she is learning a lot. And whenever I learn new things through YouTube, I always try to teach my daughter. So she is learning with me. So it's a really good thing for me and good achievement for me. Yeah.
Okay. When you are starting journey this language and you are practicing yourself, as you say, suppose that you are in the kitchen, you are making something and you start practicing yourself. मैं जाती हूँ, I go, मैं खाती हूँ, I eat, मैं वहाँ जा रहा हूँ, I'm going there. So at this time your husband come there and he's surprised. What are you doing? Is this is situation come to your
Yes, yes.
in front of you?
Yes, it happened many times. Even my other, like my sister-in-laws, they used to say that, what are you saying? Are you saying to me something? So I used to say, no, 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 I'm talking to myself. Don't listen to me. And sometimes my husband, my daughter used to say me that, Mama, what are you murmuring? Are you saying to me something? So I used to say, no, 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 I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to myself. Yeah, it happens with me many times. Even sometimes I learned new phrases or new sentence. Like I listen any conversation and I want to, learn that point. So yes, whenever I busy in kitchen, I just speak again and again that sentence. Yeah. So it happened many times. Yes.
Listening all these things, sometimes I went to kitchen and I am doing something, especially I make tea and I make when my wife ill, I have to cook something. So I start
Hmm.
cooking something and I started practicing myself. मैं जाता हूँ, I go, तुम क्या कर रहे हो? What are you doing? Suddenly my wife came there and he saying me, यही काम आज से 30 साल पहले किए होते तो आज आप अफसर बन गए होते.
Oh God, yes, sir. Everyone gets this type of point of view, and I also faced this. My husband also says this, like, what are you doing now? If you would have done this before, so you would be any other place. Like, yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah. But sir, I would like to say to you that today we are blessed that we have social media. So we have a lot of knowledge. Like we can watch any kind of video, we can learn anything. And earlier we didn't have opportunity. Yes, like I was born and brought up at very small town. So there I never got this chance, like how to learn English, what to do for learning English, how can I improve English. So I didn't know anything, and I didn't have any guidance also, because my parents were not so much literate. And I am one of the eldest family member, like eldest child of my family. So I didn't have any idea. So I think that I don't care about age. Like age matters a lot if you want to learn anything, because I love this language. So if I didn't get chance earlier, so now I can learn. Yeah, because it gives me happiness. I love this language, and when I speak in English, so I get happiness. So it's good for me. Yeah.
Ma'am, I request to you, it is my first conversation, so I can't walk a long distance. Please, your video, I want to stop, please, at this place.
Okay. So now we can wind up the session, sir. And it was really wonderful conversation with you. And you are very hardworking personality, as I can see that now you are settled. Still, you want to improve your English. So that's very good. always keep learning new things, because when we learn new things, so new things always gives us happiness, you know, like when we purchase new car, new mobile, so we feel very good. In the same way, if we want to learn new things, so new things always gives us happiness. So keep learning, sir. It's very good, and I'm very happy to join with you. So thank you for joining,
Okay,
and have a
last
great
question,
day.
ma'am. Ma'am, as you are a YouTuber, so I want to know about. I want to know if any person who would like to learn this language, what do you want to say that person?
Yes. So first of all, I would like to say that this is a language and every person can learn very easily, right? If you are literate or not, because language comes from listening. How did we learn our mother tongue? Like, we didn't write and read, we only listened carefully, you know. So I would like to say that try to listen carefully any conversation videos and try to speak. So listening and speaking two are the most beneficial practice. So they should follow this, that listen carefully and try to speak. And this is how everybody can learn.
Good. Thank you, ma'am. Nice to meet you. We will meet very soon, ma'am.
Same here, same here. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Bye.